Alrighty, I found that for some reason Screen-O-Matic won't capture Falcon 4, the simulator that I have running in the background. So I won't be able to show that when I actually do run the program here. I want to go back to where I left off. The two-string function or method. I got to put in parentheses here. But basically, it is I was talking about the C# being a strongly typed language. Because their text box here will only accept strings, and then our chaff count variable was a float. Remember, it was a float type variable or real number, and so we have to convert that real number to a string in order for the our chaff text box to accept it. So that's basically what this two-string function is doing, and it's available with certain things in the program like variables, and when you use the dot operator next to variable, then you'll see the pop-up box come, and you'll see two-string listed in it, and that's what that does. You can use the I've been mixing up methods and attributes and all that together, but basically a function or a method will have parentheses, just like in C programming or other languages. Tells you that it's a method as opposed to being a variable or an attribute, etc. We have to finish up put our closing bracket in here, get rid of that little red squiggly for our if conditional statement. So that is all set up. Now when you finished your program, you want to run it or compile it and execute it. So use the little green triangle up here, and if you're lucky, you won't get any errors. If you do have errors, they'll pop up down here, and then you'll have to start troubleshooting. But so far this has come up okay. I wanted to be able to have Falcon running in the background down here, and I want to be able to switch back and forth and show you the actual chaff count in the simulator, and then switch back here and hit the button and show it to you, but it wasn't recording. It was just giving me a black screen when I switched Windows tabs, when I switched to the sim. So I won't even bother putting it in the video here. You just have to assume that I do have it running in the background, and so when I hit the button here, our chaff count came up. So obviously it's come through the program, and it's got to the conditional statement here, and check to see if Falcon is running in the background, and in this case it is running. So then it's executed the rest of this conditional statement. It's gone and created these objects from our DLL file, the classes in there, created these objects. It's gotten all the data from the sim about the aircraft, whatever is available. When we went to the object browser, which won't show up here because I'm running the program right now. And then we put we got all the data out, and then we just wanted the chaff count data, and so we created a variable here to hold it, my chaff count, and then once the program puts the data in there, then it goes to the chaff text box, and reads out whatever our number was in here, and reads it out, which obviously it did in the text box. So when you're done with your program, you won't be able to do any editing with it running. So just click get rid of it, close it out, and then we can go back to the object browser here, and it's basically you can do the same program. Okay, so we can get the other so we have the program running. I'll run it again. And when you have the program running here, your box run, you can't do any troubleshooting or change any of the code. So if you want to do that, you just stop your program executing. You can go back in, and I wanted to go back to the object browser here. Just remember, under the flight data, we had all these variables here that we can pull data out of the sim. When we did that flight data and pulled all the data out, then all this becomes available to you. We only use the obviously for this program we'll only use the chaff count um, but you can use all the other stuff in here. This is all available to you. The Lightning Route allows you to pull all this data out of the sim program. Fuel flow, flare count, um, and obviously if you're going to create variables, make sure they're the same type as what's listed. And you can play around with it. Maybe you can add a program to this basic one where you check what the flare count is. For the simulator guys, the possibilities really open up here, because he's got a lot of stuff in here. Oil pressure, nozzle position, pitch, your warning radar symbology, and really your DED stuff, which is really cool. And there's a lot more I haven't even touched on. So just to conclude, I'll try to do a few more videos on basic stuff. With the IDE, there's a lot here. There's a lot. I'm a beginner myself. I really don't know much at all. I'm just trying to show you what little I do know. Try and help you out, help you along. And like I said, I'll try to do a few more videos doing some other aspects of programming, related to simulators, but still really basic C# stuff as I learn it. I'll try to relay it on. So thanks a lot.